Alright, welcome back to the Baldur's Gate 3 episode 13 of our Let's Play. So, we've been kicking around the idea of kind of paying 100 gold to respec our character's class, partly because I kind of want different cantrips. Mage Hand has been nice, but it, I liked it a bit better when it was permanent. Last episode we got our dog, we explored the owlbear cave, and yeah, I still have been trying to access at least what I can salvage from Mole's, like the tiefling thief child questline. So let's go back to camp, and I think that at this point,
breathe deep and move. Fate spins along as it should.
yeah, I want to try the
Dost
cantrip
thou
of friends.
require a new ally, or mayhaps a resurrection instead.
And the reason for that is if we're not going to do any save scumming, I still want to be able to have a shot at getting some of the dialogue options that I want and not having like many important story things
As thou desire.
locked out of my class. And I also want the chance to buff with those long rest, or the spells that last until long rest. And right now we picked a lot of combat spells, which has been nice, but yeah, we'll stick with Bard, and I think Friends is going to be one of my high priorities here, and I still like Mage Hand, so yeah. Gain advantage on charisma checks against a non-hostile creature. The spell can be cast while you are silenced. Lasts for 10 turns. In higher difficulty modes, the target might accuse you of enchanting them. But we're in the middle difficulty, and I think it might be good just to have. It would certainly eliminate a lot of the anxiety that I'm having as a content creator right now. And I also want the chance to have some of these buffs kind of baked into our character, so we can always get to speak with animals dialogue. Sleep is still good, but I also want the chance to just have permanent buffs be part of our character. And as well as disguise self, because I have an idea to infiltrate the goblin camp as that drow that was on the table, and we might get some unique dialogue from that. And a lot of these spell selections are just going to be basically purely so that we can have access to more story. So this will be like the face character of the group, like very story oriented, story focused. Tasha's Hideous Laughter was still good, but I also really like Sleep still. And Charm Person, I'm somewhat wary of using that kind of because we put so many points into the dialogue skills. Like if we're using it for everything else. Like, we don't want to, I guess, put so many points into something that it becomes redundant. Healing word could be nice. No good Featherfall. And if we're going just a full buff baseline, Do we really need Featherfall? It's one of my feats. I was considering going Ritualist, which gives you 2 free ritual spells. But it might be good to have just something to do in combat, you know, in terms of... Oh. Okay, I hope my skills were correct. Otherwise that'd be a waste of 100 gold. Alright, now we can try to select Featherfall, I guess. Okay. History, Arcana. We did Medicine, Insight, and Religion, I think, was the correct thing that we did. Oh, and Detect Thoughts was our level 2 that I wanted. Does take concentration, though. I think it is a ritual spell. So we can just have it on when we're not in combat. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the other thing I wanted to do is long rest. Just because you have enough resources and I kind of want to long rest.
Something the matter?
Just to get the dialogue options. Oh. This is unique dialogue. Why are you in pain before? Want to talk about your Shar worship? Alright, let's talk about all what's happened to us. See if she has any different things.
I must admit, you've been a surprise. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises?
Why were you in pain before?
The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
I wonder if she put that in there to keep her away from saloon stuff. Because it triggered on the wolf, and the wolf is associated with the moon. Why would Shar subject you to such a thing? What causes it to hurt you?
It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure.
Interesting that she is trying to hide her Shar worship but she has armor that is very, very much Shar oriented. Why would Shar subject you to such a thing? Yeah, are you in an abusive relationship with your god or goddess?
I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons.
How can you manage living with such a thing?
It's less difficult than you might imagine, when you can't remember life without it. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning. I'll try my best. But secrecy is ingrained in me. Lady Shah considers it greater protection than any shield or armor.
I want to talk about your Shar worship.
I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely.
I might have to reconsider traveling with you if you keep secrets from me. My apologies, I didn't mean to pry. Or persuasion, I have no problems with Shar worshippers if that's what concerns you. I wonder if this would be different if we were both Shar worshippers. Natural 20.
Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. Let's see how you handle this. I am indeed a disciple of Shah, Mistress of the Night and Lady of Loss. I assume you've heard of her?
I have not. Honestly, your faith is your own concern. I won't judge you one way or another. It doesn't sound very appealing, going by her rules, or by her titles. Shar worship is vilified by many, forbidden outright in parts. Yeah, let's not add any judgment.
My Lady Shah is the Night Singer, the patron of darkness and loss.
Fascinating. Please continue.
Most fear the dark, like children, because in darkness they see their fears reflected. But Shah teaches us to step beyond fear, beyond loss. In darkness, we do not hide. We act. Pain, hope, the promise of better days. All of these are heavy cloaks that bend our backs and burden our hearts. We shed those cloaks. Before Shah, we stand gloriously naked, beyond the vanities of mortals.
Wow. Sounds daunting. I don't think it's for me. How exactly do Shar worshippers turn people to their goddess? You put it like that, it seems strangely comforting. 2 would be a little bit investigative and kind of have an accusatory tone. She's in a very vulnerable place right now, so it'd be best to just support her. You know, she knows that it's not a popular faith, and it's still hers, so she's just sharing it with you. So let's just respond with positivity.
There's comfort, yes. But often there has to be pain beforehand. We tear down the lies the world is drunk on. The institutions they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. We destroy false idols, topple corrupt organizations, fight heretics wherever they're found. There's often suffering, death even. Many people break before they embrace Shah's truths.
I'm really cool. We have the coolest club. But, you know, if you seriously believe in that stuff, I'm sure it must be challenging. It sounds evil. I won't cast judgment on your beliefs. I'd be lying if it said it didn't sound convincing. You should tell me more sometime. Sure. I mean, we might, you know, have a playthrough where we...
You're wiser than most. Many people balk at our doctrine. It's the reason why we cherish secrecy. You've a habit of saying all the right things. Either you're very glib or we're kindred spirits. Maybe both, knowing myself. But yes, once we've saved ourselves, we can talk more on this.
All right. Not to get to know you more, Shadowheart. Maybe that'll open up the romance doctrine, or the romance
You
stuff.
already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask?
What drew you to Shar worship? Tell me something about yourself besides Shar, besides tadpoles. It's clearly important to her, but it might be good to help her build a personality identity outside of, her cult. I wonder if we can select both. I do kind of want to know this more.
She took me in when no one else would. Without her, I wouldn't be alive. She's my mother. She nurtures me, cares for me, loves me. Don't believe the lies the Selûnites tell.
Tell me something about yourself besides Shar, besides tadpoles.
What? Besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant?
You can't swim. Oh no. You'll have to point out night orchids to me if we ever pass some. Really? You've flown between the planes of existence, but you've been swimming? Yeah, that's like gentle ribbing. Let's focus on the things she likes rather than the things that she can't do. That's exactly it. Anything else you'd care to share? Yeah, this is probing more, which is kind of what we want.
No, I can't. Quite literally, I mean. With my memory suppressed, I can't betray Shar's secrets. But I can't remember much of myself either. If I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shar's mission, then my memories will be restored.
Wow. You've had your memory suppressed? That seems extreme.
Of course. It is an act of faith, not to be undertaken lightly. Shar will reward me when I succeed.
There's that faith she was talking about. We should journey separately for now. I'll look for you here if I need you again. Okay. Take all would be too much. That's too much, man. Man, I really like the music in this game. Let's see if Gale can learn any more spells from the spells we have. I don't think he can, but it's always good to check. Fear level 3. Yeah. Okay. He knows detect thoughts. Featherfall. Does he know Speak with Dead? Because we do have that spell. Oh, Speak with Dead. Is it not a spell he can learn? This should be enough for a meal for a night. Okay. Let's leave camp. I hear that resting for the evening, doing a long rest from the overworld is safer to trigger cutscenes, so you don't get any bugs. Alright, you long rest. You have enough camp supplies to restore all hit points and spell slots if you long rest. Yes. See if Withers has anything to say.
Fate spins.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Oh. Okay.
How can I help?
Okay, no more dialogue.
Well met.
No more dialogue here.
Speak.
Need something?
Interesting. Does it look like anything? Anyone has anything else to say?
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something? Fine. What's on your mind? I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them.
Okay. Well, I guess there's nothing else. Let's try to use all of the single things that we can to clear up space. Maybe not the apples. Charming little egg. While bland and tasteless, bluecap spores are your best bet at finding something edible in the Underdark. And something that is worth 2. A walnut. Cautionary tale of Denon no Smeal warns every eager young halfling on the Sword Coast against cracking walnut shells with their teeth. Alright.
You don't sleep well, flitting between
Oh, we do get a
dreams and
cutscene.
nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Oh, Asterian's coming for us now.
Shit.
I knew it. Oh, the look on my face.
It's not what it looks like. I swear.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There,
Yeah, I
in the
bet you
dim
did.
firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
It's such a cool word, vampire. The thing it starts with a V, which is like the shape of a tooth, I think really helps it out. It has the P right there to break the underline. All right, to puncture the underline. Can't believe I didn't see it. We even found the boar you snacked on. How long since you killed someone? Days? Hours? Melee attack? Pick up a stake and lunge at the monster. Well, I don't think we should attack Astarion. Still like Astarion, and I've invested a lot in him.
It's not what you think. I'm not some monster.
Yeah,
I feed on animals. Boars, deer,
the
kobolds, whatever I can get.
cup in the background has that blood.
Just too slow right now. Too weak.
Maybe he spilled
If
some
I
blood.
just had a little blood, I could think clearer, fight better. Please.
Please. Look,
A strange sensation.
this is probably not the
courses
first time
through
that he's used
And your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
Why didn't you tell me? I don't care how much you need, you're not drinking my blood. Or at Lithid Wisdom, push into his mind, searching for the truth. You could try that. They don't usually like it when you violate their boundaries like that, but could get more story. Alright, let's try it. DC 2, okay. Unless we auto-fail.
What's this? What's happening?
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back. His mind opens up, revealing cracked and quivering
Taking something you'll never
memories.
get back. Is that the
At
Illithid?
the heart, you see dark eyes commanding you to feed. You open your mouth and bite down, not into a tender neck, but into the twisting body of a rat. The only thing your master lets you eat.
Wow. You ate animals because you were forced to, not because you wanted to. Why didn't you tell me you were a vampire? Well, this isn't all the way accurate because he still does choose to feed on animals now, even when he's outside of that control. So let's take a nicer approach. Why didn't you tell me you were a vampire?
At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs. No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me.
Can we? You tried to bite me. How can I trust you? If I ever see you again, I'll kill you. I do. I believe you.
Thank you. Do you think you could trust me just a little further? I only need a taste. I swear.
Yeah, you can see his veins popping out on his arms. Fine, but not a drop more than you need.
Really? Of course. Not one drop more.
Yeah.
Let's make ourselves comfortable, shall we?
Well, you can't give him too much, but if I know vampires, once he starts, he's
It's like a shard of ice.
definitely
into your
going to try
neck,
to go
a quick,
all the way.
Sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches, your pulse quickens.
Okay. This is kind of long. That's enough. Strength to push him back. I'm not very strong. I'm gonna tech grab the stake and drive it through to his heart. Yeah. Let's try our persuasion here. At a DC 5. We should get this. Total bonuses add up to 7, so.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Okay.
My mind is finally clear. I feel strong. I feel happy.
Yep. A content vampire. Look at that face. Looking forward to seeing you fight. I don't that felt wrong. Or melee attack his guards down, grab a stake and drive it into his heart. Yeah, let's pick option number 1. I'm looking forward to seeing you fight.
Shouldn't take long. So many people need killing. Now, if you'll excuse me, you're invigorating, but I need something more filling. This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it.
You watch as
Filling.
he stalks towards the forest, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
Okay. Oh, Oh, Scratch! Bloodless. Oh, feels a bit woozy. -1 to attack rolls, saving throws, and most ability checks. Aw, okay. At him? I guess we have to cast Speak with Animal. Gale approves and Will approves. His portrait isn't showing up though. So good. Okay, let's cast, it is a new day, so let's cast Speak with Animals. And we could cast, what's it, Long Strider. See how he feels. Hey,
Hope you're
Scratch.
keeping well, friend.
Yes, I'm sorry about what happened to your master. Yeah.
Master. Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
Yeah. Okay. Let's give him good pets. Pet the dog. You can always pet the dog. Now let's see what Astarion has to say for himself. Yeah, he definitely has a exclamation mark over his head.
Good morning. How do you feel?
A little woozy. Yeah, I'm fine. Just feel a little woozy. My neck hurts. How do you think I feel? Feel awful. We won't be doing that again.
It'll pass. Just be glad I'm not a true vampire. A bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn. Like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers.
Ah, that's rough. Is that how you can stand in the sun because you're not a true vampire? Any other drawbacks I should know about? Or pity, I thought you'd be more powerful.
Oh no. I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time.
What's causing this? The Mind Flayer's parasite? That's what I think. If I can help, just ask. We're in this together. Figure them out quickly. I don't want any more surprises. You can choose to be mean in the world. Yeah, I'm afraid 2 will end the dialogue, but I do want to know what it is.
That's my theory, but who knows? I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
Yeah.
So we're traveling with a vampire, are we? Of course we are. Word of warning, Astarion. I taste absolutely awful.
Nice. Yeah,
I'd just better not wake in the night to find fangs at my throat.
you need him, like it or not. I trust him. He won't hurt us. Or if you don't like it, you can leave. I mean, number 2 is the nicest option, but we should still keep an eye on him
Quite the
if he ever
opposite.
loses
I'm
control.
here in the spirit of openness and honesty to work together as a team.
You say all the right words, but I'm not so sure you mean the right things. Still, I will respect the decision that was made.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
Yeah. Interesting that you're just the de facto leader of this group, and no one specifically elected you. But at least when Lae'zel tried to take control,
Speak.
no one kind of supported her.
Well met.
What's on your mind?
What do you make of having a vampire in our camp?
We all have our burdens, one way or the other.
All right. Yeah, does Will really have nothing to say about
Well
it?
met.
Does Scratch have anything to say about the vampire?
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Okay.
Shah's blessings upon you. Fine. What's on your mind?
I don't think I've ever had
Okay.
a confidant quite like you.
All right, well, let's put the food back. This is the papers and important quest items. Yeah, so that bug of the inventory not showing up all the way is definitely here. We have to remember we have so many potions and elixirs as well. Okay, we're approaching the time when we could sell stuff. Hopefully that'll get patched. Time has dampened this spear's sheen, but the center glows a faint blue. The magic it exudes feels old, terrible, and divine. The spear was given to its previous owner for his unerring loyalty, even after death. Nice. Should we bring Lae'zel or Astarion? I think we should kind of bring Astarion. Because if I'm going to be injured and weak, then at least we should have the vampire who's strong.
Speak. Chook, you believe you can survive without me? As you say.
Everyone in camp takes it so hard when you tell them just to wait.
Yes.
Tell me about your history. Okay.
Why do you insist on exhuming the past?
I
Wow.
was a slave.
A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am. I was never able to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again.
How does someone become a vampire exactly? So about you biting me.
It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free and a true vampire.
In theory.
People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not. The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry beasts. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust
Good point.
me, it doesn't happen.
Well, I mean, they did it at some point. About you biting me.
I've already apologized. What more do you want? Unless you're looking for another nibble.
Huh. Maybe later. I need to know how we'll feed you in the future. That's true. Maybe later. Just a warning, try that again and I'll destroy you. I mean, I think it would be cool to turn into a vampire with this character. You could try it. You know, if Asterion allows it. But he's the spawn. I don't think he can actually turn us. Maybe later?
Maybe. But there won't be any more midnight surprises. I can promise you that.
Okay. I mean, he doesn't seem to be fully in control of when or where that happens. So, if he's really in a desperate situation...
Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
Oh, happy condition. Asterian's vampiric hunger has been temporarily sated. +1 to all attack rolls, saving throws, and most ability checks. Okay. Well, let's leave camp.
So, do you have loves waiting for you once this is all over?
You know what? That is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
You mean just waiting? Like a lovesick puppy? Short-term amusements are much less hassle.
Huh. I wonder what she wants to talk about. Shadowheart.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Something important.
Well now, I'm intrigued. Do continue.
I can never take for granted how someone might react when they learn I worship Lady Shah. Easier to just keep it a secret than take the risk. But you showed you had an open mind. I'm trying to say that you've earned my trust in a way very few ever have. I want that to mean something. I want you to know more about me, at least from what I can remember.
Aw, trust relationship. Trauma bonding, probably.
As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a dark justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a dark justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready. Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shah's enclave in Baldur's Gate. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable.
Like the darkness. Do you think she'll ever relent and make you a justicar? I don't understand. Why be so secret about such ambition? Or thank you for sharing. Well, that was a load of nothing. I'm not sure why you bothered telling me about that. Wow. That's a very, very cruel thing to say. Let's, you know, respond to her ask for attunement. Her bid for connection.
I don't know. Perhaps if I succeed in my mission and reach Baldur's Gate, hope has little place amongst Lady Shah's children. It's an illusion, a distraction. But for this, I hope my time will yet come.
I don't understand why be so secret about such ambition. Or just thank you for sharing. I mean, I do understand, but it might be more story if we just click one.
Dark justiciars are hated by many, judged to be ruthless fanatics. Even the few who would accept a follower of Lady Shah would likely balk at a justiciar in their midst. But there's a simpler answer to your question. I simply forgot about the desire I had until I saw some things that reminded me. Now, I can't get it out of my mind.
There's a simpler question. Okay, so thank you for sharing. Shadowheart approves.
Fine. What's on your mind?
I don't think I've ever had a confidant
Okay.
quite like you.
All right. Let's see. Hey, Gomwick. Yeah. How you doing there, Gomwick? Okay. That's kind of dark. But I was thinking of putting Gomwick in the box so that we can resurrect him as Gale. I'm thinking of taking Gale as like a necromancer specialist, potentially. Well, or just taking myself as a necromancer. Oh, I should finish buffing everyone for the day. They have to be close to me. Just get on the other side of this. Log Strider. Okay. Let's speak with animals. Got Long Strider up. You have detect thoughts. You can probably do that. Oh, collector's key. All right.
A key. Wonder what it opens.
Yeah. I wonder why it's down here off this cliff. Or Suriel, trader. Maybe he threw it? Maybe the toll collector threw the key off the cliff? There's a lot of blood here. Whoa. Oh, oh, there's Carlia. Hello. Hi. Whoa. Hey.
Horn. This is the devil Will has been tasked to kill.
How are you doing? Are you alright? Try to douse the flames. She looks dangerous. Watch her carefully. These are no natural flames. Prepare to fight. I know you. You're the monster the Blade of Frontiers is hunting. Yeah, let's not accuse her of being a monster right away.
Me? Never been better.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Oh, fuck me. It's you, from the Nautiloid. Please tell me I found you before those so-called Paladins of Tyr did.
Nice. First, I'd like to know... Wait. Please tell me I found you before the so-called Paladins of Tyr did. First, I'd like to know how you controlled those flames. I don't remember you from the ship. Where were you? Haven't met any Tyrans lately, no? What quarrel do you have with these Tyrans? Yeah, maybe number 1.
Nice of you to ask. Lately, I've gotten used to being called Devil. No follow-up questions. The truth is, well, it's a long story, and I'll tell it, but...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
I like Karlak a lot. It's a tadpole in our heads. It connects us. Maybe you have to shed some light on what I just saw. You are a devil then, a soldier in the Blood War. What were you saying before you were interrupted? Yeah, let's address her question.
Fuck's sake. Mountains as far as the eye can see. Guess that explains the voices. From that peek I got into your head, you've made some inroads trying to get the thing sorted. But alas, no joy. I'm Karlak. And you are?
Karlak. I'm... Orminx. Karlak, I met someone named Will who's hunting you. He said you were a devil. I'm your key to curing that tadpole eventually. I do want to warn her about that. But we should, address what she wants to know about us with just our name as introductions to build trust.
Well met, soldier. Now that we're old pals, how would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? A little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good at killing demons. Really good. So good, Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. Took me 10 years to properly escape, but now I'm free. Zariel sent goon after goon to hunt me down. But believe me when I tell you, I'm not going. The latest yappy little dogs she sicked on me are nearby. A group of dopes posing as paladins of Tyr. Want to help me take them down?
Sure. Send them back where they came from. You want me to kill people for the people hunting you? Why should I do your dirty work or have my own problems? I don't need yours. Yeah, let's just agree with her.
Fuck yes. They cornered me outside.
She has kind of a dirty mouth.
Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. After we've mopped them up, we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
You want to just team up with some blood-stained killer? Because I'm fine with that.
Assyrian's amazing. Sounds like a great plan. Hang on, I said I'd help you, not team up with you long term. Yeah. Let's go.
I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off. Hang on though. Looks like you got enough backup at your side. Not sure there's room for me. I'll catch up with you when it's time to camp for now. But don't get to any of the fun stuff without me. Got it?
Okay. Oh, backpack. So, lots of journal updates. So embrace your potential. We use the power of our parasite to exert an influence beyond ourselves. How far does this power go? Not a special parasite like our own. We are drawn to its potential. Okay. Interesting that we have a personal quest with that. Hunt the devil. We decide to let Karlach join us. The paladins, quote-unquote, will have something to say about it. Confront the paladins. Or the Daughter of Darkness, the Chosen of Shar. Shadowheart has shown interest in finding the lair of the Dark Justiciar, an elite force dedicated to her goddess Shar. We found murals in the grove that seem to depict an ancient order of Sharian warriors, the Dark Justiciars. Further signs of their presence, historical or otherwise, may lie elsewhere. Shadowheart spoke to the Mother Superior, her mentor, the leader of the cloister of Shar worshippers. This mysterious figure raised and trained Shadowheart. He's long dreamed of becoming Dark Justiciar, but her Mother Superior always thwarted her ambitions. Okay. We recruited Karlach and said we'd help defeat the paladins hunting her. Karlach has joined the party, though Will hasn't confronted her as of yet. This uneasy peace can't last forever. He learned that Asterion was a slave to the Cesar family. He couldn't refuse orders from them and believes that might still be the case. Asterion is a vampire! Exclamation point! We woke up last night and saw him bent over one of us drinking their blood. We let him drink his fill to regain his strength. I mean, maybe not his fill. We just kind of stopped him at one, like, you know, I don't know how much more he would take from us, but didn't exactly want to find out. Arrow of Ice. Awesome. Trap Disarm Toolkit. Alchemist Fire. Of course. Simple Toxin Classic. Basic Poison. Okay. Well, I'm sure Will is not going to be happy about that. That is probably going to create a lot of tension at camp, and Will is going to have to figure that one out. Oh, I wonder if Will's fiend that's controlling him as a warlock interacts with that. Yeah, let's have those conversations. We should probably save also. Yikes. Hey.
What can I do you for?
So, how did you end up fighting in the Blood War? In your expert opinion, what's the best way to kill a devil? This isn't where I thought I'd end up. How about you? What do you know about the city of Elturel falling into Avernus? About those paladins you want us to confront. Yeah, I do want to know about that. But let's start with light conversation.
Trust me, I'll tell you all about it after we take care of the goons on my tail.
What's the best way to kill a devil?
Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about?
I love her so much. She's just into her job.
Wasn't all that long ago. I never knew the whole of how and why, but I remember the devil slavering with delight. I should have looked after the Elterans more. Gone out of my way to make sure they were all right. The long and short of it was, I didn't want to risk my neck. I let them get on with the nightmare, same as I had to. But Avernus is no place for decent folk. I'm glad they got out. So glad. Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you?
What would we do? So much has happened I can barely remember what my life was like before the abduction. Probably back at home, like we are now.
Oh man, lucky you. That's the dream. Maybe when this is all done, you can show me where you came from. My family home's long gone, but I'll show you my favourite chow hall in the city, if it's still standing.
Nice.
What can I do you for?
It's a bouncy little... Alright. Yeah, what about those paladins?
Yeah, let's go straight there. Whatever those fucks are getting up to, it's nothing good. Just to say, by the way, they're not really paladins. Lackeys of the Archdevil playing dress-up as paladins of Tyr. No honor among devils.
Okay. Will, I'm sure you have seen our new compatriot. Want to talk about that?
Well met.
Oh. I guess not. He's not willing to talk about it at all.
An ally fresh from the hells themselves. Our company grows stranger by the minute, and all the better for it.
Nice.
Karlak's got the brawn of a warrior and the wiles of a survivor. Best of all, she speaks her mind plainly and fully. Show her due respect.
Okay.
I knew we were a strange band, but a fugitive from the hells? Now that's someone worth knowing. Not that I want to get on the wrong side of any devils, but this Karlak is a survivor. Plus, I appreciate anyone who opens a conversation with threats of bodily harm.
Nice.
We may have to increase our camp provisions now that we have Karlak along for the journey. Those muscles don't run on fresh air, I'll wager. Still, she'll be useful in a fight.
I bet. We could level her up by putting her in our party very briefly. Let's see.
Shah's blessings upon you. If you're sure. Fine. I'll be here whenever you rediscover your taste in company.
Wow, so mean.
Hey, soldier.
Come on, we're heading out.
Fuck yes. Wanna dance?
Alright, so how should we make Karlak? And then at level 2. Class features Danger Sense. You sense when things aren't as they should be. You have advantage on dexterity saving throws against traps, spells, and surfaces. Gain this benefit, you can't be blinded or incapacitated. Your action is Reckless Attack. Weapon action, until your next turn, you have advantage on attack rolls, but enemies also have advantage against you. It is an action. all about hitting the enemy harder than they will hit you. Oh. A specialization is available. Wild Heart. Best features additional rage charge. You can now rage more times per long rest. And the spell Speak with Animals. Awesome. So she just gets that. Gain a passive Bestial Heart. Okay. Race the Zariel Tiefling gets Legacy of Avernus, Searing Smite. Wow. Weapon damage 2d6 fire. Deal an extra 2 to 12 fire damage and set your target on fire. It takes 1 to 6 fire damage every turn. The melee, it's concentration, it's an action and a bonus action, and it comes back once per long rest. Pretty strong attack. Let's select the subclass. Your attunement with nature and its beasts inspires your rage, empowering you with supernatural might. Get Bestial Heart and Speak with Animals. Or Berserker. Violence is both a means and an end. You follow a path of untrammeled fury, slick with blood as you thrill in the chaos of battle, heedless of your own well-being. Frenzy. Your rage turns into a frenzy. You gain Frenzied Strike and Enraged Throw. You can also make an improvised weapon attack as a bonus action. Lasts for 10 turns. Your rage ends early if you don't attack an enemy or take damage each turn. You can't cast or concentrate on spells while raging. And strike as a bonus action, make a melee attack with your equipped weapon. Huh. That seems good. It's a bonus action. You can attack twice. Will cause a stack of Frenzied Strain on the Barbarian. Frenzied Strain. Using Frenzy Strikes as a penalty to attack rolls every time, stacking so that you miss more often. This adds up until the end of your frenzy. I see. So you can put out a lot of damage early. Pick up an item or creature and throw it at a target, dealing additional damage and knocking it prone. Your strength affects how much weight you can throw. Heavier items deal more damage. The damage of a thrown weapon is the same as the weapon's melee damage. Okay. You also deal an additional damage based on your strength. Thrown for 1 turn as a bonus action. That's pretty good. Or wild magic. The wild influence of magic has transformed you, sufficing you with an arcane power that churns within you, waiting to be released. That seems cool. Rage wild magic. Enter a rage that releases all the magic roiling inside you, causing a random magical effect. Random? 10 turns. Rage ends early if you don't attack. Yeah. It resists physical damage and advantage on strength checks and saving throws. Okay. Magic awareness. Anyone within range adds their proficiency bonus to saving throws against spells for 3 meters for 1 turn as a bonus action. Interesting. Kind of like wild magic here. It has a flame under it, just like her. Let's go wild magic, barbarian. That seems fun. And it will certainly make our playthrough really crazy, especially if we're not, ever reloading saves. This is going to create a lot of chaos.
Don't burn yourself.
Alright. What does she got? She has 1d12 plus 3 slashing. She has a great axe. And she comes with a light bow. Barbarian clothes. Okay, so she doesn't have any armor. Leather gloves. Karlach's boots. Huh. 3 rage charges, reckless attack, magic awareness, and wild magic. We have kind of a magical party. Thaumaturgy, transmutation cantrip, gain advantage on intimidation and performance checks. Nice. For 10 turns as an action. Kind of funny. I wonder if this is when we miss, we can choose to activate Reckless Attack. Alright, so Danger Sense. From being a Barbarian. She has Fire Resistance from Hellish Resistance. Fire damage is halved. Dark Vision 12 feet. Opportunity, Unarmored Defense. Your body is as resilient as any armor. While not wearing armor, you add your Constitution modifier to your armor class. Okay. Magical energy roils inside you, ready to erupt. Yeah, this is gonna be kind of crazy. I wonder what we're gonna get. 17 strength, 15 constitution.
Looking ahead. Don't waste a step.
Alright, well. Let's scope out this place first.
Why are we slowing down? Sounds boring. Oh, fine. I'll be here eating dirt or whatever.
Wow. Nice attitude. Yeah.
Well met.
Hey, you want
That's
to
the
talk
spirit.
about the fact that I just hired someone that you don't like?
Killed a few giant bats in my day, Astarion, but never hunted a vampire.
Just to remind you, I'm merely a spawn. It won't count.
Ha!
But if you want a true vampire, I'm happy to recommend one.
Yeah.
Well met.
We will. Okay. Can explore a little more around here. Hopefully. Oh, a cart got pushed over. Margrass, Belladonna. Smoke powder bomb. That seems cool. What's going on the road up here? Oh, hyenas. Loaded hyena. Oh, geez. Viscera, intestines. Whoa. Longsword of gnolls. Wow. So gnolls have been killing a bunch of people. Apparently. Jeez. So much blood. Yep, they were right that it's dangerous. How far does this go?
What's that?
Oh, not enough strength.
The pride of the gate.
He does have enough strength.
Starion, how is the rat diet going?
It may soon come to an end if you don't shut your mouth.
Huh. Wow. Yeah, Gale
I applaud
also.
your taste.
Well, I don't need Featherfall anymore. Or Detect Thoughts, probably. Still takes his concentration, which I want freed up. With this. Or Mage Armor. Should we pick a rat, a raven, or a spider? I do like the raven. This one takes concentration also.
Step by step. Still alive. So that's progress.
What's on your mind?
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Even though Asterion is buffed for today,
Something?
we should probably leave him in camp.
Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special. I guess I'll spend
Please
my
just stay here.
evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
Alright, let's bring Lae'zel.
Speak. It is done.
And let's take the great sword. Well, let's give her the great sword, and we'll take the maul and give that to Karlek.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Laser, have you ever done a good deed just for the sake of it?
I have performed deeds well and efficiently. Is this what you mean?
Not exactly. You answered my question.
Skeleton. Oh,
These
and for
bones
3.
speak of some old, long-forgotten tragedy.
Left to camp.
There are Harper and Druid symbols on their equipment. An interesting pair.
Interesting. Natural allegiance. And a longbow, finally. Gale mail medium armor. Anyone need that? Another longsword.
Can't slow down.
Laser, you've the most exquisite eyes, golden as the sands of the Carib.
And you've a soft skull. A Gaith tentacle will have no issues pushing through it.
Is that a compliment?
No, it is a fact. Life in this Faerun is laughably weak.
Okay, let's explore the paladin place first. Though, yeah. I don't. Let's have Lae'zel go. I want Shadowheart to be the one that we have in our party when we're interrogating the other paladins, because she has high, probably, knowledge religion.
Chook, you believe you can survive without me? As you say, do not keep me waiting.
Yep. I know, I know.
What can I do you for?
Fuck yes.
I'm just gonna give her the weapon. So 1d12 plus 3, or 2d6 plus 4. Yeah, her and Will in the same party. How is that gonna go?
Hey, sounds boring. Oh, fine. I'll be here eating dirt or whatever.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something? All right, some company wouldn't hurt on...
You're an impressive fighter, game. You should consider a new name.
Take it you have some suggestions?
The Wizard Wonder. Or how about the Master of the Weave?
Tempting. But I think we might already have the maximum number of theatrical titles.
Ah. Pile of bones. Okay, has a candle. Confront the paladins. Save the refugees. Rescue the druid. Yankee Crush. Wasn't there a cache, like a Harper cache somewhere? Could have sworn there was. Night Song is in some kind of temple. It must be the Goblin Camp. A wizard in Baldur's Gate is offering a huge sum of money to anyone who brings him the Night Song. Dead Toll Collector. Oh, wow. Okay. Huh. Oh, wow. That's a lot of dead bodies. Buckle level 4 dead. Okay. Ribcage, a severed head. Pile of bones. Jeez. Kind of terrifying. Friends.
Need any supplies? We've fewer mouths to feed now.
How many did you lose?
2. Both stalwarts of Tyr, sworn to uphold justice.
What happened to you?
The Lord of Justice sent us after a devil haunting this area. We squared off against her. We lost. Talk to Anders if you want the details. I don't have it in me to recount the horror.
Jeez. Onion, arrows of acid, animal speaking potion, pitcher of beer. Cinnamon rolls. Nice. Fish, whole chicken, grease bottle, holy water. That's nice. Be worth it. Worth 36, at least. Acid vial, Roaring Thunder, Elixir, Dark Vision, Roll of Mirror Image, or Milf's Acid Arrow. That could be nice. Daryl says level 4 human. Refugee that's dead. Adds a potato. Amazing. And a soul coin. Where is that soul coin? Is it above me? Huh. Yeah, that's suspicious. Certainly. Don't mind me. A rotten tomato. Okay. Rotten tomatoes. All the camp sausages. Dual wielding salamis. That actually, they're D4s. Salamis do as much damage as daggers, but they're bludgeoning weapons. Orange, apple. Destitute clothes. A baguette. Can the baguette be used as a weapon also? Doesn't look like it. No, it's not. Just +5. Sharp bow, padded armor. Elfinwood souls.
Just another crate.
So, Will, what was the Blade of Frontier's toughest kill?
Ah, it was a great scrap. A hungry minotaur with a hankering for human flesh. An axe-bearing mountain of fur she was. Gave me a nasty scar.
I hope you don't mind if I don't ask to see it.
Looks empty.
Alright, just gonna loot all these things. We just need the money. Where was the burlap sack? Or are some of these just like, you know, not even here, really? Where is it?
That's a friendly-looking shadow. Very well.
Hmm.
Shouldn't have I've wished to live in more interesting times.
Wish I could take it, though. You know, that's what I really want to do.
Cut it out. It's worse than Knowles out there.
Nothing we need to worry about.
How about a dragon? Would that worry you?
I'd give it a bloody good fight, that's for sure.
Only thing you give a dragon is bad gas. At ease, friend.
Order
You're
of the
welcome to
Gauntlet
rest here.
on matters of law and justice or household prayer. Lathander to light, Saloon to guide, Kelmvor to judge, and passage provide. Yeah, this is fine. Take the gold, take the loot. Good is the absence of evil. It means to seek peace and to enforce it. It means to seek depravity and to denounce it. And it means to trust in your God and yourself, for the greatest good of all is called faith. Goodness is not lawfulness. Law is commandment of God or of mortals. It is the call of authority and the sanction of its opponents. Law is the father of order. To renounce it is to invite chaos, in which there is neither meaning nor life. Law can be corrupted. Lawfulness is not goodness. I say to you then, that we seek not to be good or to be lawful, but to be just. For what is it to be good if we cannot define the acts that oppose it? What is it to be lawful if it is a devil's commands we obey? Justice is the hand that feeds the hungry, and the shield that guards the weak. It is the sword that fells the wicked, and the cloak that warms the indigent. It is for justice that the Order of the Gauntlet stands watch, and it is justice that Tyr and Torm, Helm and Hor demand. So, lawful neutral, I think. Pitcher of beer. Wait. And just come in and vacuum up all these things. Traveler's Guide to the Sword Coast 4, Risen Road. The stained, well-thumbed pages filled with traveling advice that seems to be decades out of date. I wonder if we've read this before. Those who seek to journey in this coast from the interior regions lying to the east will typically seek out the Risen Road. Yeah, we have. Toll is required for onward passage of goods and folk alike. Some are tempted to go off-road in order to avoid the toll. However, bandits and other dangers may cause them to pay a much steeper price. Well, it seems like the people here also suffered a price. Sword of Tyr and Tyrion. Alright, let's make use of that friendship cantrip here.
Our scouts told us you'd come. The devil's ally.
Oh.
Come to finish us, have you?
What? Yasmin Karlak, I know the truth about who you are. That depends on you. Are you what she says you are? That's right, I'm sending you back to Avernus, where you belong. Okay. Well, this is bad. I didn't want to do this.
I'm sure she's invented a fascinating history of our crimes. The truth is far simpler. We are paladins of Tyr, Lord of Justice. He sent us after an infernal being straight out of the Nine Hells, hiding in the form of a one-horned tiefling, Karlak. She slaughtered countless refugees fleeing the Absolute. Yesterday, she butchered an entire family. We were lucky to survive our encounter with her.
That about your story? What then?
Then you'd be very stupid indeed.
Oh.
Poor Karlak, allied with the first sap she met, who will be so quickly destroyed.
Oh my god, no.
Zariel will find this all terribly fun.
Okay. flee combat and go to camp if you are far enough from your enemies. A summoned creature cannot flee.
Another fight. Let's go.
Karlak did say that she wanted us to not fight these people before she got there. But we insisted on investigating her story instead of believing her. Level 5. Level 4. Guess we could have had detect thoughts on. That would probably have been good. Quad that use scare on Sorel. Sorel needs 10 to save. They rolled 15. Cutting words. Target receives 1d6 penalty to attack rolls, ability check, or damage dealt. But it takes a bardic inspiration, and we would have to get a 5 or a 6 in order to make that. I'm not going to do that.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Are we in range? Yeah, it looks like we are. I wish it would tell us if we move that we'd be either in range or out of range. Alright, well that's pretty good, I guess. Kind of difficult to really tell. They certainly did not set up a lot of things to be in combat. Anders is going to go next. But he is off balance, isn't he? Disadvantage on strength and dexterity checks, and attack rolls against it have advantage. Extra attack. So only evocation spells don't hurt my friends. Doesn't look like she has any resistances. %, 45%. %. Reduce the movement speed. We're kind of close range. Yes. Nice. All right. And I don't think we have any other things like this to do. So I think that's it for us. Maybe we should get inside the room. Move back a little bit. Oh, and it's used Divine Sight on Formix. Needs to hit a 14. They rolled 19. That's a lot of damage. Oh my god. Did I just immediately get downed? Holy Christ. Alright, well, we definitely need to blind this guy. Okay, blinded it is. Threw a bomb, huh? Wow. Okay. Well, this is kind of bad, guys. We, might wipe here. We're already super, super damaged. Eldritch Blast, D10 plus 3. Hard to argue with that. We could try Hold Person. Can't move, act, or react. 20% chance of winning that, though. Alright, everything within 3 meters gets a strength save.
Two steps at a time.
Could try Arms of Dar. Oh, and it killed the raven, though. Okay.
Need to stay focused.
Does her bonus action have something? Okay, so we still have an action. Could try Heartstopper or Concussive Smash. Let's see. Dude kind of needs to do the most damage possible right now. Let's try Inflict Wounds. Nice. It's a lot of scrolls of Revivify.
On I go.
Let's see. Lacerate as a bonus action. Okay. Yes. I want that. Yes, I want that. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. Okay. This is bad.
With ease.
Okay, we have 2 down party members. Huh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Well, that was a harsh lesson, wasn't it? Okay. That hurt. Yep. I guess the nearest one we have is 30 minutes back. Okay, so that's our first party wipe. That was very difficult for us to deal with. I guess we paid the price of having our main character go directly into kind of the non-combat specialization things, and we certainly lost that combat very harshly. All right, it's already 2 hours on this video, so we're just going to call it there. And yeah, I will see you guys later when we will retry that combat with better tactics and see how we do. All right, peace.